G'day folks, and welcome to World of Tanks with the Magnificent Margon. Well, two battles for you tonight. One's a loss, and one's a victory. Both played in a similar fashion. Now, the Type 61, I have only just unlocked this tank, so I've only played more or less a handful of battles, but already this tank has done some amazing things and has more or less stepped out of the box for me. Going from the STA1 to this tank is a bit of a difference. Like, I've still got technically the same sort of turret and things like that, but it definitely feels different. There's just a lot more life in this tank. It just feels different in a big way. I don't know what it is about this tank, but it just feels amazing all of the time. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday I showed you the wolf pack video with this one, the Leopard, and the Type 54 that Kaz has got. Well, this is just me playing by myself. And just trying to figure out things. And as you can see, I didn't leave really the camp area for quite a while there. I've noticed that with this tank being so lightly armoured, it doesn't have a lot to go in its favour. But when you can do sort of little things that I'm just about to do, where I've sort of counted where all the players are on the map and gone, I can probably use a position quite aggressively in my favour, knowing that I can penetrate the Leopard, poke out, fire. Now watch this. Now, I do realise there's two scumbags. I think I am actually in a very exposed position here. I pull back, no shots are fired on this location, which tells me the scumbags are either not in a position to shoot me, but not really interested at the same time. Seeing this, I go for another little shot, and I doinked that one. Okay, I actually said to myself after that one, okay, let's slow it down. Let's do what we can do in the best way possible. Okay, what happened there? Oh, it was heat. Okay, cool. Don't fire heat. Pull back. Okay, let's push up again. Oh yeah, armor piercing. Boom, straight to the back of the engine. Okay, cool. Righto, he's not paying attention. Tiger. He's not paying attention. Nope, doesn't want to come back for more. Okay, Carnarvon. Okay. You're next. Oh. T-34. Okay, I will shoot you. That's fine. Oh, and I saw him facing me. I went, risky. Not facing me. Okay, cool. There's another one just for you. It's got mail order written all over it, and then still not paying attention. I light him up. Oh, this is where I went, okay, this flank's lost. Time to get out of here. And notice the T-21 moving up. I thought, well, might as well try to get a bit more damage done. So, a bit of an aggressive play now. Go hunting for the scumbags, or the last scumbag, ever so quickly. Pushing up. He does get spotted. I now know where he is. He obviously knows I'm coming too, because look at this, he just has me lined up. Oh, and because he's detracked me with his shell, I've spun around and shot the house instead of him. But I know for a fact that his reload is a lot slower than my reload. And that gives me just under 2,000 damage. Beautiful. Take out the scumbag, I'm happy with that now. Next course of action. Okay, try to protect the T-21. Only thing is, this 54 is just, wow, really aggressive. Comes up there nicely. Hides behind the building. Hasn't seen me coming. Come up. Auto shoot. There we go. And I'm trying to hit this Tiger 1 now. Ooh, off track. Ooh, hit the wall. And that's it. That's all she wrote. So that was not too bad. 2,200. And this is how I've learnt to play the Type 61. I really feel using its speed, using its sort of size to your advantage is probably the best way to play this tank. As you can see, 2,235 damage done this battle. It was great watching those guys cross that road, and there was no one down in the 5 line spotting, so that gave me perfect opportunity as they were crossing over the F line. Just side shoot them all day long. Armor piercing rounds can pierce anything, doing just about max damage. Let's have a quick squiz. Nearly max damage, 240. Yeah, I was doing about 230 most shots, so I'm pretty well doing max damage. That's as simple as that. I know this was a loss, but at the same time, it just shows that this tank has got a lot of potential. Now, this is stock as it can be. Same gun as what I had on the STA1. Basically the same turret. It's pretty well the same tank. The only thing is it has a giant, well, machine gunner's port sitting on top of it. That is really a hot spot to shoot. Anyway, that's one of them. Let's go over to the other one. The other one is probably just as good, and it does utilise the speed and location of the tanks and things like that. So let's jump over and have a look at that one now. Alrighty guys, here we are on Caravel. Now, this is probably one of my least favourite maps. At the same time, I've found a position that works beautifully just for me. And probably now putting this up is probably not the smartest thing to do, but at the same time, I think it's probably the best position that I have found to use on Caravel. Everyone's different. Everyone has a different position located on any map at any time at any place. Usually this center ring area, I've noticed lately, doesn't get utilised quite as much as what it could, because you've got this road that snipes down, center road that snipes down, and the end road on either side that's sniping down from. A lot of action happens within here and a bit sort of more or less over in this area here, if you're looking at the map where my mouse is. So I play a very patient game now. As I've been saying, World Tanks for me has become where I've just got to play the game that I know and play the game that I know best. And that means I've got to sit around for a few minutes, shoot the breeze, crack open my sandwich box, whatever you want to look at, and have a look around. Just, well, you could take in the scenery, you can do whatever you want while you're looking around. I'm using this time to see where play is being played, what I need to do with my tank. Now each tank's different. Like a heavy tank, realistically you can't do this in a heavy tank. You need to be sort of at the forefront. You can't mess around. But as you can see, I'm going to move up now and protect the flank of my T29 buddy against this 54. Yeah, I'm not going to get the shot, but that's okay. I can wait. I can wait. I know he's going to be back, so I can wait. And I don't mind waiting for someone to be silly enough to return, get my tank into a better position, just so I can maybe have a chance of bouncing a few shots if it comes through. You never know. More or less it's about just being patient. And I found that for me, patience is the best thing. Could be different for you. You could be like Kaz. Kaz is a very, very confident player, and it probably pays for him in that regard. He has some amazing games, and he just knows when to move, when to be aggressive, when not to be aggressive, and all that sort of stuff. And sometimes I try to do it and I go a little bit too man mode, or I don't go enough man mode. So I've just learnt to try to pick my battles, and it doesn't bother me that if I don't do 1,000 damage. I try to always do about 1,000 damage. See, look at that. I thought the 54 was coming back to the same position. He didn't return. Now this is where I've come out here and got, oh, the M103 is not where I thought he would be. What do I need to do? As you see, I'm a bit hesitant because I don't really want to burst an STR. 5, okay. Not the best shot. That was a bit silly, but at the same time, it was sort of meant for to do something silly. I noticed that the SU-152 is over there versing a 43. I decided that maybe I can cross this road and help him out, but at the same time, I've crossed the road and no one's spotted me. And I thought maybe I can utilise this and get up behind the M183, not realising that there's no way off the main road to him. And then going, great, I'm not in a position to do anything. But I haven't been spotted. And look at that, the T-34 is there and he's just spotted me. I'm more now concerned about the scumbag hitting me than anything else, so I race up here, slam myself against this wall, cross my heart and hope that I don't die. And oh god. And this is where I was sitting going, where's the scumbag? The scumbag's going to finish me off. I know it. I can feel it in my bones. I know what the M12 is like. The M12 is an amazing TD played in the right way, and I'm like, oh god, please don't hit me, please, 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 please. And I'm like, well, he mustn't be able to hit me. Okay, cool. So then I think, I'm in a lot of trouble here. Tiger 1 and the T-34, they're going to wreck me, but I'm stopping them from advancing because they're probably worried that what's behind me, not realising there's nothing behind me, it's more or less just me being aggressive. And I've called out for help, going, please help someone. Lucky for me, there is a WZ coming up. He's taking his first shot. I'm trying to help him, but I'm not in a position to help. And there we go. Sideways action coming from other allies now. So, oops, sorry WZ. My bad. Go first. Go on. Okay, now it's time for me to take a shot. I can take a shot now. This is where I go. Alright. Shoot me. Yeah, cool. I don't care. Whatever. Here I come. I'm gonna hit you. And that was a poorly aimed shot, but it was on the move. Get around a bit further, stop, finish the kill, and move forward to go through another gap. Now there is a gap between the buildings to go left. I didn't realise at the time that going left was going to just stop me and I'd have to come back, which probably paid off in some ways. I sort of was like, yep, sweet, I can go through this hole, it'll be all good. What's that carcass thing? Shit, okay. Oh, I'm moving it. No, I'm not moving it, okay. Well, this sucks. Okay, can't move it. Rightio. Sorry boys, I can't get around behind these ISs to do some flanking. Alright, I'm going to come back. Hope you guys are alright. Here I come. So, quickly race up there and then notice they haven't popped across the hallway like I thought they would. No bugger. SU is in a lot of trouble. There's the M12. Well, I haven't got time to work with the M12. I've got to help this SU-152 out. Oh, track seek my shot. Okay, time to aim the shots now. Stop auto aiming. One shot. Now he's not aiming at me. What's going on? This is perfect. 2 shots. 3 shots. Beautiful. Come on. Give daddy the money shot. Come on. Okay, I'll take 32 damage and finish you off. Cool. Where's the other one? There you are. Hello. Okay, I'll finish you off too. Boom, and that's it. Simple as that. I don't think it could be any more simpler. But that's about knowing the tanks. Now, where did that little 34 hit me? Can't see, too much smoke. Either way, that's pretty well how I've learnt to play this Type 61. I'm sure there is a more aggressive way to play this tank, but being stock, I don't want to waste the tank too much. I want to be able to utilise it to the best of its abilities. And despite the fact that it's got the tier 8 gun on it, it's not too bad. It's actually a pretty good gun, and I've had some great games in my STA1. I couldn't really say that I don't know what I'm doing with the gun because I've played so many in the STA. Like, I've been grinding out this tank forever to get the Type 61. The STA1, put it this way, it's a tank that Kaz sold because he couldn't take it. He just said it was too hard and gave up. Same as like the E75. For him, he's given up on that one because it is too hard for him, he just can't handle the fact that he can't do anything. Whereas I've had some great games in the U75, I've had some great games in the Tiger too, and I had the same gun for a very long time, and I know that it is tough. I know that those tanks are tough to play, but pursuing through the hard times to come through the other side like this, being a TNI match, where you can just play casually, play it slow and steady, make each shot count and do the right things, it can pay off. I'm pretty well, probably a good day away from getting the upgrade turret. I've got about 5,000 left to go before I get the upgrade turret, so I really can't wait to get that. I've had, surprisingly, with this tank, even though the cup holder has been known as a weak point on this tank, for some unknown reason I have bounced a lot of shots since upgrading to this tank. It's pretty well the same turret as the type, the STA-1. I don't know what the difference is. There must be a little bit more armor, and of course as you get upgraded you get a bit more, but outside of that it is a magical tank. I hope to share more Type 61 battles with you. But outside of that, guys, look, couldn't ask for a better tank. Realistically, could not ask for a better tank. So that, happy hunting, guys. Well, catch you on those battles. Hang on. Whoa. Oh, hang on. Brain's just having a meltdown. Yeah, happy hunting. I'll catch you on those battlefields.